Welcome to game number 2 between Snack and Punch. Snack took the first game very convincingly. It was their map pick. And now we're on Punch's map pick, and we need to see if they can pull the game number 2 in their favor. If not, they are out. Snack brings 2 Kremlins, 3 Des Moines, 4 Destroyers, a Daring, Double Marsault, and Harugumo.
Battle starts.
And Punch brings Republic, Kremlin, Double Des Moines, Stalin, and 4 Destroyers as well. Gearing, Double Marsault, and Ragnar. That is 8 Destroyers in one game.
Many torpedoes. And some fast capping, I imagine.
Yeah, Ragnar doesn't get torpedoes, but there's a lot of guns. 4 Marsaults, Ragnar, Harugumo, Daring, and Gearing. Like, these are all gunboats. Every single one of them.
Absolutely.
And then when you put 5 Des Moines in the mix as well, man, the stuff that comes under fire won't be living long.
Not at all. Looks like we're seeing Earl's Daring contesting Kopman's Marceau in B, but it also means that if Snack are feeling brave, they could double team Sosta's Marceau in C, and so would have very little support.
We'll see. It's 1v2 plus the Des Moines. Stalin's gonna be staying probably short behind the island for B and a little bit of C. I'm not sure how, unless he goes all the way, like we already seen.
Ooh, is Comp gonna stick his nose out and spot Earl? Because Earl would be in the firing line of many ships if he did that.
Now he backs up.
So, B contested. They know that something's in each cap. We're about to see, and now Punch know that something's in C. They're close. Here we go. Fight at C. 1 Marceau versus 2.
Daring is detected in B as well.
That could be quite bad for him. He's had to leave the cap, but Kopman gets hit, so resets anyway.
Dolster is getting his ass handed to him.
Just so much DPM from 2 Marceaus against 1.
Yeah, and this is the reason why so many teams banned Marsault. Kleber is globally banned, and if you ban Marsault, these kind of situations are not gonna happen.
Banning Marceau slows the game down, because you don't have to deal with 55-knot French destroyers appearing out of nowhere when you're not expecting, but they take the cap for relatively little damage, and now it's just a case of, do Snack realise that Marceau was the only thing Punch had over here?
Yeah, if they want, they can just push through. Put a Des Moines behind island on like E7. Start shelling Punch Marsault in B, and those 2 Marsaults from the back could start harassing Stalingrad and Republic. Like, Punch has already kind of served the game on a silver platter for Snack here before the game even properly started. The only question is, how long is it going to take Snack to realize and do something about it? So what are they hoping to achieve on A? Gearing is gonna smoke double Des Moines. They have a Kremlin, they have a Ragnar, but they're gonna go up against Haru double Des Moines. Ooh, okay. So this is either gonna go down or there's gonna be no one to shoot, because everybody's gonna be hiding in smoke and potentially eating some torpedoes. But Punch, unfortunately for them, is the one who's gonna have to make that A side work, because they lost C, and that guy in B is about to be in some serious pickle, my dude.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised that they kind of don't know what's coming. I mean, you saw 2 Marsaults, you barely did any damage to them. Your DD is completely forced to retreat, and you're not doing much to really adjust. Kremlin is pushing as well. I don't know about that. That might be a chance for Compound to YOLO and at least get some value out of his ship.
Possibly, but are they also trying to distract Punch from the 2 Marceaus?
Yeah, he doesn't
Like,
know.
hey, look at me, I'm the Kremlin pushing B. And now Comp's like, oh, crap.
Yep, Des Moines getting smacked in A as well.
Almost perfect coordination, forcing Compman out into Marceau's torp. Sadly, slightly too slow on the torps. But Comp's screwed. They might trade Way for him, but he was the
Yeah,
low
Way's
Marceau.
super low.
But they'll take Comp for relatively little loss. Sosters look like he's coming around to try and make another run at C, but they don't know that Damel's up there.
Wow, both of Snake's Marceaus are actually pretty battered up. One is
Ooh,
perma-fire, and
is
the
he
other
gonna burn
one...
out?
Yeah, I think he is. And
Oh,
the other
dear.
one is pretty low as well, 5.5. They're actually paying a much higher price than anticipated.
Corpse Des Moines at A of punch down to 4 and a bit K. I think he took some torps, or the Kremlin caught him. I think he's going to go down. There he goes.
Yep.
And obviously, with only a Ragnar close to the Kremlin, Ragnar's isn't rushing anything.
Radiator
Ragnar's
takes
kind
a
of stuck
torp
there.
in the booty. No big deal for him. Well, if they managed to get Radiator down, it would have been 2 for 2 at least. They did get one of them down, and the other one is like really low.
Yeah.
So that's, I guess, as good as they could hope for.
And now Damel's engaging Soster, trying to finish off that last little bit of his Marceau's health.
Yeah.
But even if he's not hitting Soster, he's keeping him out of C. He's keeping that steady points income for Sneck, and there's nothing Punch can do to stop it. Along with scoring a few hits. Is the Republic going to take a torp? I think he is. Yes, he is. He's taking one from the Marceau. Full set of daring torps on the way. Stalin not in a position to push inward to support the Republic.
If he continues going left and accelerates, but he's flooding, and that means his acceleration and max speed is significantly reduced.
Yes.
Including his maneuverability, so...
Maybe one on the stern.
I think he's still
Okay.
okay.
I think he just damage controlled. He's got clear. Radiator Enjoy takes down the other Des Moines of Punch at A, meaning they've Snake have won the fight at A for the time being. Radiator Enjoy able to dodge those shots.
You see those torpedoes from gearing?
I do, but there is a Hydro. Obviously... Oh, Radiator might have just accelerated into them. These
They all
could be
are.
quite bad.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh.
Radiator's turned left. Furry turn right.
Oh, dude! Ow! 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 Oh my God! Haru takes a torp. The Radiator takes a torp. Fury takes a torp. Dude, all three. They almost lost an entire flank.
There was going to be some swearing in a voice channel now.
Jesus Christ, they almost threw the game in 2 seconds.
That would have been very bad.
Oh my God.
That Gary wishes he was a shimmer.
Yeah, a side that you just called that basically won is in some serious trouble of potentially losing 3 ships, an entire flank, and the game.
And one torp salvo.
Yeah, we'll see if it can, if Punch can actually capitalize on this, but my God, if they just stayed where they were, or continued reversing, they would have been fine. But they all decided to go forward and just bump into each other. Oh, that was a healthier one.
Yeah, it was. Furry managed to catch them with a repub. That's dangerous.
So if you're gearing now, you must be feeling a lot better.
Oh yeah, like you just saw your torpedo hit ribbons skyrocket and your damage go up. They would have known that they killed healthy Des Moines
they might
as well.
not. Yeah, they might not know that they actually hit Harugumo with torpedoes as well. But if this Des Moines dies, gearing can go for Haru, kills him.
Is Haru gonna die to torps?
Yep. Yep.
Ooh.
Yep, he
Yes.
did. He did. So that leaves Des Moines on 12k with no smoke. Kremlin might go down. Now it's 3 ships apiece. Des Moines radars. Gearing is out of radar range, so he doesn't see him yet. But now Des Moines is forced to leave the smoke and start running.
But they have managed to force Punch out of C and B, so they are getting points from 2 caps now. Is Radiator gonna... Okay, Radiator's in a serious risk here. Is Sosta trying to rush the back of Kremlin?
This game is a mess. This game is an absolute mess. From first minute, they started just ripping each other apart. And it looked like Snake was on top of things, but that one torpedo volley just changed the entire outcome, potentially the entire outcome of this game.
Several torpedoes on Stalingrad of Punch. He's down to 25k now. Kremlin is still kicking. Both Kremlins are still doing okay. Des Moines got to be careful of the Republic. It's probably going to be Kremlin versus Kremlin. More gearing torps on the way, aimed at the Kremlin.
If Radiator continues reversing, and I'm thinking he might not because he wants to stay in the cap, but if he continues reversing, fearing for his life because of gearing, he might just get torpedoed by Marceau.
It's entirely possible, yeah.
Or gearing. And there's not much Radiator can do to help him.
Earl's daring just gets smashed. Pops out, gets spotted, just lost all his health in one go. I think he's going to go down. That might come back to bite them, and they don't get Sosta in return.
They are down a ship at the moment. Up
Kremlin is burning.
Down a ship. Oh, everybody is so low on HP.
Absolutely.
We need Damel here to step up. And
he's working on the Stalin.
Yeah, and start bringing these guys down.
Kremlin of Matineer managed to get a heal off. He was down to 1,000 health. Amazing's not looking too well. Amazing's Kremlin goes down. And they don't take Matin out in return.
This is getting bad. Yeah, that's 2 ships down. I'm guessing they're gonna kill Matiner here and eventually lose the Radiator and then the cap. Like right now, Punch doesn't have ticking points. They don't have any caps. There he goes.
Matiner's... Okay, good. Where are the gearing torps? They're at the Kremlin.
A battleship, 2 cruisers, and a destroyer versus 3 destroyers, cruiser, and a battleship.
Yeah, Des Moines, as the Republic takes a torp from Marceau. He's caught on the border, though. He's getting chased by the gearing, so he's having to dodge shots from the Republic. There's not a lot he can do about it.
Ragnar is risking everything by shooting Kremlin in the open.
He's relatively safe, especially with those torps. I think Stuck is going to go down to torps, which means they will start getting points from A, plus the extra points of a battleship kill. Is that going to be enough to kill him? It's not.
Jesus Christ. Really? 2 gearing torps weren't enough to finish him off.
He's flooding. I think he's flooding out. There he goes.
So now they finally have a cap, but they have Repu in the middle that might actually bring Radiator down, and that could seal the deal. The border.
Can Damil do anything to help Radiator in the Marceau on the Republic, though? Yes, people are pointing out the Gearing's torp. The Gearing's name is Feel These Torps. Snick certainly did this game.
Oh, was it? I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, that guy is MVP. He just saved. Like they're down 1 game. If they lost this and they were losing, that's it. GG's. And the fact that those torpedoes, he literally turned the entire game around. They might win now. And then go to 3rd game and have a chance of winning the entire best of 3 at this point. They are still down 200 and something points with only 1 cap, but they are contesting the B cap. And I think they're gonna try... Gearing is dropping smoke from Marceau, and then Marceau is gonna try to finish Radiator. And I'm guessing Gearing is gonna go towards B. But they still have Damo to worry about. He has a full HP Des Moines that's perfectly capable of disposing a couple of damaged DDs.
Yeah, but...
It's just Republic that's blocking him right now.
Yeah, like, do you want to run... And there's a Stalin to contend with still. Damil is kind of pinched in a bit. Like, we've seen in previous COTS that a focused Republic can die pretty quickly. But with only one Des Moines and at that range, do you really want to risk it? Damel's going for it. AP, correct choice for a Republic.
Ooh,
Double sit.
Really good smack. Can you get a front turret as well?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I can't see where the turret is looking.
It's not looking right there, but Republic with Adrenaline Rush can get its reload pretty quick.
Yeah, maybe he gets one more rear.
He got another one off.
Ooh.
Another 10k.
Okay, that's gonna really help. Because that was a full HP Des Moines not too long ago. Oh, now Ragnar is gonna take his chances against Des Moines. I don't know about this.
Joy goes down to Marceau. I think that one torp salvo really threw Sneck off keel, and Punch might take this one.
It is 4v2, and Damel is in serious trouble.
Damel's gonna go down, I think. He's got a fire on him.
Way too little HP. He goes down. 4v1. 4 minutes to go. There's still 100 points down. But now it's just Marceau, and what can Marceau just possibly hope to achieve? Like, if it was Marceau versus Marceau, he has more HP, he could maybe try to stay alive and kill the other one. And they spot each other probably in the same time. But against Ragnar, Gearing, and Marceau, and they have an RPF on him, guaranteed? No way. He's about to get detected. He is detected. And nobody's shooting? Okay, Ragnar is the one to take it on. And now they all open fire. And they're gonna win with actually less points at the end. Eliminating the entire enemy team. They were still like 12, 14 points down. GG, well played to Punch. What an absolute MVP. Feel these torpedoes completely fucking up the entire flank from Snack.